YouTube, Pixel58 here. Welcome back. Listen, I just want to do a real quick video. I was watching one on YouTube a few days ago, and I ran across some information that I'd like to share with everybody. Something I've known for years, but I just happened to see it on one of my new subscribers' video channels, and I thought it was very informative, and I'd like to share this also with you guys. Now, personally, if I learn something, whether it's something new or something I've known for years, if I find an opportunity to pass it forward to somebody and maybe can enlighten them and help them, I always like to do that. I think that's what YouTube is all about, and I think anytime you get an opportunity to share something beneficial, we should always strive to do that. But if you watch my channels at all and watch me showing the guns, you probably always see me or seen on the video my guns either wrapped in this paper, and it's something that Smith & Wesson includes with all of the handguns that they ship. Now, theirs is got a little wax coating on it, and a lot of you may not know what that is. Anyway, you may think that's just some crap that Smith & Wesson included in the box just to make things look good, but it isn't. It's actually vapor corrosion inhibiting paper, VCI paper for short. Now the whole premise for this is the gun is supposed to be enveloped in that, so that during shipping and storage, in between the time the gun leaves the manufacturer and the time it's sold to an individual, it won't accumulate rust. Now the way this paper, it keeps rust from forming on the surface of your gun, because it eliminates the vapor to metal interaction, which forms rust on carbon steel, and even some rusting on high chromium steel like stainless steel at the surface, and causes pitting. Now I've been using this stuff ever since I've started really collecting firearms, and I've always had my guns wrapped in it, and I haven't had any rust form on any gun that I've owned. And if you take that stuff when you get your gun and you throw it away, just go buy some more, because when it comes down to storing your firearms, it is the best, cheapest investment that you can make. This stuff costs hardly nothing, and it works phenomenally. And you can pick this up online from various sellers. I think you can find it on Gun Broker. I know you can find it on eBay. You can even find it on other website that just sells it exclusively. You can buy it by the sheet or in bulk, or you can buy it in a roll. I just buy it in sheets like this. It's cheap, costs about $1 a sheet, and it'll last for years as long as you're not too rough with it. And if it does, just buy you some more and just wrap your gun in it. Now, I know people say, oh, you should never keep your gun in your case, because the case and with the foam is going to draw moisture to it and cause your gun to rust and corrode. Not if it's wrapped in this paper. And I keep all my guns in the original cases or boxes, and I haven't had any rust or corrosion or pitting issues with them ever in over 30 plus years. This stuff, it works. It's the same sort of paper that they have those bearings wrapped in that they leave on the shelf for years, and you get them and they don't have rust on them. So and this stuff works the same way on your handguns. But if you just buy you some of this vapor corrosion inhibiting paper, or VCI for short, and wrap your guns in it and store them in your safe or wherever you store them, you'll never have a problem with rust forming on your guns. I don't even leave it a form on the internal parts. This stuff works phenomenally. Now you can get it with factory logos on it, Colt, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, or you can get it plain generic paper that may have just a paper manufacturer's logo on it. Either way, it's cheap. It is the cheapest, best investment you're ever going to make if you're good, if you want your guns to stay in good shape, it's just a great cheap investment to make, especially if you live in high humidity areas where you may be storing your guns in a uncontrolled environment. This stuff will not permit rust or corrosion to form on your guns, and it works good. So listen, I want to make this short and sweet to the point. Don't want to take up a bunch of your time, but anytime I learn something new or know something that I may not have passed on to you, hey, I've all just taken this as an opportunity to do that. So all you avid gun owners out there, please make a cheap, great investment. Buy your sheet of corrosion inhibiting paper called VCI paper, wrap your guns in it, and you'll never have a problem. Hope you guys find that informative. Till the next time, this is your boy Big Swole 58. Thanks for watching.